Hi, everyone. Welcome to Daniel Nickerson's featured artist hour. Ah! Before we bless your ears with that, we're going to have a guest speaker introduce a raffle that she's hosting. So we're gonna have C on right now. See if you're ready. I'd love to hear you talk about that raffle.
This is so cool. This is my first time here. Thank you for having me, Fig and Outer Space. So I just wanted to promote a mutual aid raffle that I had put together. You can check it out. It's called the Solstice Raffle, and it's on my Instagram page at Cynical Pinay. You can see my name right there, so it's spelled out. Basically, it's just like this super cool raffle that is just magical. It has like 3 raffle bundles with various offerings, and one of the offerings is by Fig of Blood Honey. They are contributing a song, a custom song or song cover that they will record for you. And there's also like other contributors that do like Reiki healing, yoga. You get to have like one-on-one yoga sessions if you win. So it's accessible to everybody. Literally anybody in the world can participate. The first entry is free. All you have to do is like tag a couple friends. And then for 3 bonus entries, you can donate $5, $5 US. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I have the goal of $3,000. So it's basically going to be up until we hit that 3K mark. But yeah, I'm very excited about it, and I hope that y'all, participate or donate directly. Oh, and it helps out my friend's mother who is recovering from surgery on Tongva land here in LA. So that's going to help her out a lot. Thank you.
Thank you so much, C. It's great to see folks coming up with ways that bring us all together to show our strengths and use all that power to do something good for someone else. Like this show here tonight. You thought you weren't gonna see me tonight, Julio Perdido here, but guess what? I found my way. But yeah, so check it out. We'll share the solstice raffle on our Instagram stories and stuff, and all open to the whole wide world, just like us. If you know someone who wants to join, let them know. But they can't do it this week, not this week, because we got some wise guy here to do some wising around. So I'm gonna let him do it. Daniel Nickerson.
Wow. What the heck is going on? Where did all this crap come from? Where is it gonna go? No. Tommy played a tune all night. He was still playing in the morning. He still sounded all right. He played the Cowtown Boogie. He played the Cowtown Boogie. He played an old time tune called the Cowtown Boogie all night. Goes like this. That's how it goes. Miss Peggy Pilgrim and her tiny dancers too are gonna come on stage and teach a dance to you. It's called the Cowtown Boogie. Called the Cowtown Boogie. It's an old time tune called the Cowtown Boogie all night. boogie ball. They'll play the Cowtown Boogie. They'll play the Cowtown Boogie. They'll play an old time tune called the Cowtown Whoa, that's how that song goes. Okay, it's happening here, folks. Whoa. Oh my gosh. The microphone's got a mind of its own. Do you see that trick there, Brandon? Woo. Okay, so it's happening here. We all got born. Oh my gosh. I love the old radio tunes, so I'm gonna try and play some radio songs. Thank y'all for hanging out digitally. If you're hanging out, there's 5 human beings hanging out in this room with me. It feels so cool, humans. Hello, human. Hello, human. It's so cool that 6, including me, and then there's these plant life forms. I don't know. Some people don't think plants have consciousness, but it's not really a big concern of mine. They're just so nice to be around. So this is about a very special person they call the postman or postwoman. And this is about somebody waiting for a letter from their loved one. It was recorded in 1961 by the Marvelettes, his first big hit for the Motown label. It goes... Wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Please, Mr. Postman. Mr. Postman, look and see. Is there a letter for your bag for me? I've been waiting such a long, long time since I heard from that boyfriend of mine, Mr. Postman. Word today from my boyfriend so far away. Mr. Postman, look and see. Is there a letter for me? I've been standing here waiting, Mr. Postman, oh, so patiently, for just a card or a letter saying he's returning home to me. And Mr. Postman, look and see. Is there a letter in your bag for me? It's been such a long, long time since I heard from this boyfriend of mine. So many days you passed me by, thought the tear standing in my eye. Didn't stop to make me feel better by giving me a card or a letter, Mr. Postman. Look and see. Is there a letter in your bag for me? You know it's been such a long, long time since I heard from this boyfriend of mine. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Deliver the letter, the sooner the better. There we go. Mr. Postman, wait and see. Oh, yeah. So I got my little book here. I had this while I was sitting at home for like a year with my partner Taylor Ann. We would put on the radio and it would always make us feel good. And I had this idea that once we could all get back together and hang out again, I would have made this big jukebox sculpture that was just like an instant party starter. And me and or my friends in a band would be all inside of it or next to it, depending on the size of the sculpture. And you could pick a tune and we'd play it. So that didn't quite come to fruition yet, but we're still working on it. If anybody wants to get inside of the jukebox, just let me know. Yeah. So I'll keep on playing a couple of those old time tunes. This is a song by Donovan about about a magical banana. I'm just mad about saffron. Saffron's mad about me. I'm just mad about a saffron. She's just mad about me. They call me Mellow Yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. I'm just mad about 14. 14's mad about me. I'm just mad about a 14. She's just mad about me. They call me Mellow Yellow. That's right. They call me Mellow Yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. Born a high forever to fly. Wind of velocity nil. Born a high forever to fly. If you want your cup, I will fill. They call me Mellow Yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. Electrical banana, gonna be a sudden crave. Electrical banana is bound to be the very next phase. They call me Mellow Yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. They call me Mellow Yellow. Okay, there you go. 1966. Did you guys ever see that? Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yeah. Did you ever see that version of the Pied Piper where Donovan played the Pied Piper? It's really good. If anybody has a fixation on Donovan, this fey little creature that came out of the Scottish hills, thank you, cheers. He does a really good Pied Piper in this sort of mediocre movie, but his performance is really amazing. He takes all the children away by luring them with his magical flute. And the children are fed up with the politics of the town anyways, you know. I was thinking about this recently that, I grew up in the suburbs of Sacramento with some very nice folks, Ed and Ann, and they did a good job raising me and my brother, I think, and but they were Catholics, and they weren't really hip to a lot of stuff going on. And I was thinking about how gay culture came into my life, and I think it was primarily Elton John. So I've been working on some Elton John tunes, and there was like a really weird moment where Eminem and Elton John were having a showdown. Does anybody remember this? It was like highly educational for me. Like, why would Eminem not like Elton John? But it's a weird world out there. I don't know, man. I love Elton John. That stuff's so good. So I'm gonna try this one. Yeah, this is a more long, drawn-out number here, but it's an important part of one of my all-time favorite movies that I used to watch in high school. I watched Freaks and Geeks and Almost Famous. Jean baby, LA lady, seamstress for pretty eye, pirate smile, you marry a music man. Ballerina she's with me. Tiny dancer in my hand. Jesus free, out in the street, handing tickets out for God. Turning back, she just laughed. The boulevard is not that bad. Piano man, he takes a stand in the auditorium, looking on. She sings her song, the words she knows, the tune she hums. Oh, how it feels so real, lying there with no one near, only you, and you can hear me as I say softly, slowly, hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. Lady. Oh, I got my words here. That verse start again. It's kind of like once you get so used to looking at the thing, you don't even really remember how it goes. Oh, it goes. Blue jean baby, LA lady, seamstress for the band, pretty eye, pirate smile, you merry music man, ballerina, you must have seen her dancing in the sand. Now she's in me, always with me, tiny dancer in my hand. Oh, how it feels so real, lying there with no one near, only you, and you can hear me as I say softly, slowly, hold me closer, tiny dancer. Count the headlights on the highway. Lay me down in sheets of linen. You had a busy day today. You had a busy day today. Okay, there we go. Woo! It's happening here. Yeah, thanks for tuning in if you're out there, folks. I don't know what it's like out there, as I'm over here, but man, it's sure nice to be here. And so I hope you're in a good place and that you got people you can talk to and you got cold beverages in your fridge and stuff, you know. And if you're not, there's people. If not, there's people to talk to about that too, you know. So I'm gonna. And there's always the radio. It's one of my best friends in the world. If I just sitting around and feel like crap, you can just put on a radio and find some goofy tune that'll make you feel good. Take a little moment to tune here. This is cool. It's hot outside and it's hot in here. Play another song. This one's about a woman that's talking to another woman. They both got an agenda, actually. It was written by Dolly Parton, who became a notable big figure in the last year. Jolene, 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 begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Your beauty is beyond compare, flaming locks of auburn hair and eyes of skin, eyes of emerald green. Your smile is like the breath of spring, your voice is like soft summer rain. I cannot compete with you, Jolene. Well, he talks about you in his sleep. There's nothing I can do to keep from crying when he calls your name, Jolene. And I can easily understand why you could easily take my man, but you don't know what he means to me, Jolene. Jolene, 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 begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. You could have your choice of men, but I could never love again. He's the only one for me, Jolene. I had to have this talk with you. My happiness depends on you and whatever you decide to do, Jolene. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Oh, there we go. So that's a really sinister song by a really cheerful woman named Dolly Parton. And it's one of the great dreams of my life to go to Dollywood someday, see what all the hubbub is about. Woo! It's hot. It's so weird. It's also weird. It really is truly weird to have people looking at me. For the like, don't you have something else to do, sir? Yeah. I thought we shifted the paradigm. Well, here we are. It's so fun. I mean, I really appreciate you guys, all you in this room especially. I mean, you guys have been doing some awesome public programming. I feel like the Mr. Rogers is really coming out in everybody. But that, I mean, really the otter thing the other week, and then the improv song, the call-in improv finale that you did, Fig, I mean, that was hilarious. I was laughing really hard while mowing the lawn. It was awesome. And so it's all for you people out there on the other sides of the screen, too. Try not to forget that. So hopefully you're sitting at home with your loved ones and you're having a jolly good time. Maybe we'll all hang out at the new outer space spot someday. I'll play one more tune here. That's an old radio hit, and this one's a total goober of a goofball tune, but it's so catchy. I love this song. It's called Sea of Heartbreak. It's from 1961. It's by a butter-voiced man named Don Gibson. And well, the lights in the harbor, bum bum bum, don't shine for me. Well, I'm like a lost ship, bum bum bum, drift on the sea. Oh, sea of heartbreak, lost love and loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. I wish you were mine again, my dear. I'm on a sea of tears, a sea of heartbreak, sea of heartbreak. Well, how did I lose you? Bum bum bum, where did I fail? Why did you leave me? Bum bum bum, always to sail. Oh, sea of heartbreak, lost love and loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. I wish you were mine again, my dear. I'm on a sea of tears, sea of heartbreak, sea of heartbreak. Oh, what I'd give to sail back to shore, back to your arms once more. Come to my rescue, bum bum bum, come here to me. Take me and leave me, bum bum bum, away from the sea. Oh, sea of heartbreak, lost love and loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. I wish you were mine again, my dear. I'm on a sea of tears, sea of heartbreak, sea of heartbreak. Oh, sea of heartbreak, lost love and loneliness, memories of your caress, so divine. I wish you were mine again, my dear. I'm on sea of tears, sea of heartbreak. Oh, sea of heartbreak, na 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 na, sea of heartbreak. Okay. Woo, well, it's amazing. I really don't understand how any of it works. They made all this stuff, these instruments, these kind of crazy microphone stands, and we shipped them over here, and Amazon.com was involved at some point. But it feels good to be playing some tunes. So I'm going to play a little collection of songs I wrote mostly over the last year. Some of them are older tunes that I revived, but just kind of sitting around with my close friends and relatives trying to come up with good things to focus on. And so this first song was kind of the first one I wrote just in that first week in March, when they were like, everybody, you just stay home. We're going to figure it out. You just stay where you are. And we're hanging out a lot with my good friend Sean Pitney in the backyard. So shout out to Mr. Pitney. Yeah. And Arrow. And let me try him. Big change coming, big change coming round the bend. There's a big change coming, a big change coming around the bend. Call the doctor, but the doctor's out. Ask your neighbor what it's all about. All right now, big thoughts stewing her mind. There's big thoughts stewing in her mind. In the morning, while the coffee brews, watch that sky change, oh, from gray to blue. There's a good brew's brewing in the shed. There's a good brews brewing in the shed. In the evening, when work is done, fill your glass up, let's drink and have some fun. Okay, there you go. Big change coming. I don't really know if it's coming. It just makes me feel better to say it. I don't know, man. I don't know who's in charge around here. All this weird stuff's going on out there. It's been going on for thousands of years, weird stuff. But it's fun to kind of focus in on plants and animals. They've been around for a while and sort of just kind of sit around, get bigger, give us nice things. So a few of these songs kind of come from conversations I had with plants and animals. This one's, I was talking to a black cat. Hello, black cat on the neighbor's porch. What are you excited for today? I've been waiting for a good friend just like you. It's amazing that we're here at all, even if it sometimes gets real weird. That's why I say not to let the good times pass you by. It don't matter where you go. We are always going home. Yeah, going home. Yeah, going home. Hello, black cat on the neighbor's porch. What are you excited for today? I've been waiting for a good friend just like you. There you go. I saw there's a black cat on your street here, Brandon. Have you seen this one? Classic. What? Shout out to my kitty cat, Donut. If you're out there listening, Donut, I love you. Well, like I said, there's all sorts of weird stuff going on. One of those things, wildfire season. I don't know if anybody's keeping track of this sort of stuff, but it's happening. And last year, I work on a farm picking tomatoes, and last year we were picking under a red sky, and ash was raining down from the sky, and it was weird. And you don't really know what to say at a time like that. Just, oh shit, you know. There's ash coming down from the sky. But you kind of come up with something simple to talk about. So this is a song about that, as well as a few other things. Let me get. tune that gets hot. Changing the weather has come, change that can't be undone, changing the sky overhead, blue to yellow to red. Think it's gonna be fine, think we're gonna make it, think it's gonna be fine soon. Big change coming, gonna see a difference. Big change coming soon. Next time that the weather is nice, let's make broccoli and rice. Changing the mind is fun, fun for everyone. Think it's gonna be fine, think we're gonna make it, think it's gonna be fine soon. Big change coming, gonna see a difference. Big change coming soon. There you go. Yeah. That's become kind of a motto. It's one that I've been using it with folks. I have a lot of good friends that are in the older generation, and they're sort of like confused by all this stuff that's going on, and they don't know, it's like, but it's changing the mind. It's fun, There's more pronouns than just he and she. Think about it. It's great. You'll love it. So maybe we can keep the change going. I don't know, man. Whatever. I'll play a song here that's sort of unrelated. This is about more conversations between imaginary people that kind of run around inside my head about a fictional mule here. Standing in a field with the sun going down, searching for a friend, looking all around. Nobody's there but a mule and you. Tell me now, friend, what you gonna do? Get on the mule and ride, friends. Get on a mule and ride. Sitting on an old gray stoop, eyeballs moving in a loop-de-loop. One says, friends, let's leave this town. Mighty strange things been going down. Get on a mule and ride, friend. Get on a mule and ride. thinking of a coat of straw and seeding it with clover early in the fall. Get on a mule and ride, Fred. Get on a mule and ride. Okay, there we go. Oh. All right, all right. This thing, I don't know, I don't understand it. But there's a microphone here. Does anybody have any announcements, you know? You can just, anything that's on your mind. I've been thinking a lot about circles, that kind of stuff, you know? Do that again then. Yeah, that, just like that. Squiggles. Triangles. Tetrahedrons. And that's what it's all about, folks. Let's give it up now. Right on. I'm sitting on the porch, ready for work, waiting for the piano tuner. He said he'd be here, but he's still not. He'll come, but he could have come sooner. The piano tuner. The piano tuner. I live on a hill where the kids get their kicks, cruising down fast as they can. I like to go with, but I gotta stay put. I'm waiting for my piano man. The piano man. The piano man. The piano tuner. The piano tuner. Okay, there we go. Whoa. Trying to keep it together here. Sort of working. Plants is sort of coming out. Okay, so maybe we're at the halfway through the show about here. Coming on through to the other side. Got 1 hour of our lives. We're going to be doing this thing in here. What? 3/4 of the way through. You were showing me the number 10. I didn't. 12 minutes left. Okay. We got a lot of business we got to take care of in the next 14 minutes. So, it's really fun. I kind of wondering if this whole live stream thing is going to keep going or not. I don't know if you guys have talked about it. You can keep this stuff happening. It's kind of cool. My friends who are parents and stuff and are at home can listen in if they can't get out to the show or whatever, you know. But I'm sort of, I've been addicted to the show since I was 16 years old. I used to go see ska bands at this, well, there's a few venues. One was like a new evangelical Christian church, and they'd have screamo and ska concerts in Orangeville. And the other one was this arcade in San Jose where we saw some really good shows. Yeah. No, we were just desperate for something cool, you know. It's weird growing up in the suburbs. It's not that much to believe in, but I could believe in a good ska band, so So this is about the big show that everybody's gonna go to someday. No sooner said than done. The clock rings 1:30. Plop drops the drop that breaks the dam. Won't be the same again. Won't be the same again. Won't be the same again. Times were done. Everyone came to the show. It was fun. Everyone came to the show. Everybody that you know. Hey, did you know there's a show at the spot tonight? Hey, wanna go to the show? It'll feel alright. Yeah, everybody that you know, they're gonna be at the show. Everybody that you know, they're gonna be at the show. There you go. That'll be a fun show. It'll be a fun show on that day. That's all good as long as we're at the show. They called the... Does anybody remember what they called the dance associated with ska shows? Skanking, yeah. Everybody's gonna be skanking at the show. So that's about an imaginary friend of mine named Charlie, who's a really good singer. Okay. Oh, it's happening here. Marina's got 8 fingers up in the air. All sorts of things could happen. I hope you're doing well out there. We're here in beautiful McKinleyville. Yeah, it's ancestral and contemporary Wiyot territory here. And there's all sorts of wild stuff that's gone down over the last few thousand years, and maybe over the next few thousand years we can undo it. And that reminds me, I got 2 more songs here I'm going to try and do. So this one's called How to Undo the Work of Fools, which I think came from a Patti Smith song. I have a big crush on Patti Smith. Yeah, she's great. M Train, that's the book that really does it for me. If anybody needs to know, or I highly recommend it. So this is about 3 things. This song, it's about talking plants and fire-resistant housing and undoing the work of fools. There was a plant that knew how to speak and taught us to live right. Wouldn't that be neat? Stand the heat of a burning fire. Well, wouldn't that be neat? Somebody knew how to undo the work of fools. Wouldn't that be cool? Here we go. Yeah. All right. Well, I really do appreciate folks being into supporting this sort of stuff, and I mean, I think it'll be really interesting when people start to gather again and sort of, I know for me personally, I have like a whole new set of sort of enthusiasm and intentions I want to bring to shared space. Having not been able to share space in the ways that we're used to for so long, and I'm just really excited to make it feel really good for everyone. So we'll see what we can do. In the meantime, summertime, plants are growing big, and I'll play this tune here. This is kind of one of my favorite songs I've written. I just like to kind of sing it to myself sometimes as a little reminder. It's called Earth is Wise, and it came first. And it's really true. All the things that came first are very beautiful and wise, and it holds up pretty consistently, this whole idea of progress, sort of absurd. But there's cool stuff, it's telephones in our pockets. Whoa. But I'm talking about sand and soil and grains and grasses and prickly things and little caterpillars, those kind of things. 'cause they wanna. Seeds will grow down on the ground. Trees know what the deal is. Trees know where it all goes. Earth is wise. Earth is wise and it came first. Earth is wiser than we are. Okay, there we go. Well, that's good for me there. I think we did our hour. Kind of raced on through that. Yeah, what you got on the other side? We got 2 more minutes. I could sort of yak things. These things keep coming out of my mouth called words, and they're cool. We can use them in all sorts of ways. I'll tell you right now about a couple things. Well, maybe I'll tell you that the world is starting to reopen up here at least, and I'm going to start doing some gigs out in the world. And I got in with the farmers market people, but I'm going to be playing Fortuna and McKinleyville markets and stuff. So I don't know if anybody lives in any of those places, but if you do, I will try to be actively posting about it onto social media, which is an amazing thing that they've created where we can communicate with each other through our pocket telephones. And my name is Daniel Nickerson, but on the internet I go by Naniel Dickerson if you need to find me, and I'll make little stories and stuff about those sort of things. And I'll take requests too. If you're like, hey man, I was working on that Gloria Estefan song the other day, and I really want to be able to pull out a good version of I've had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you, but I'm still working on it. So I think that's good. Does anybody on the other side of the microphone have anything they need to put out there?
Do you want to say where people can hear your new record?
Oh yeah, well, if you're into the music and stuff, I have a Bandcamp page. It's nanieldickerson.bandcamp.com. nanieldickerson.bandcamp.com. The internet and I are on different frequencies. Have you ever met one of those people that repels Wi-Fi? And when they come into the room, everybody's Wi-Fi signals plummet. If we can figure out how this stuff all works, maybe we'll let somebody somewhere know. But I make cassette tapes. If you ever run into me, maybe I'll give you a cassette tape. And
thank you, Daniel.
If you haven't checked out by now, Julio's got something really important to speak into your ears.
Is very grateful to have you here. Listen to Earth is Wise. It is online. Surf the net. Catch it. Get wise. NanielDickerson.bandcamp.com. You'll have a good time. Get wise.